If you like what you're hearing, consider supporting us on Patreon. Click on the link in the description or go to patreon.com/backyardtrashtalk. Hello and welcome to Backyard Trash Talk. My name is Jacob Youngtran, and today I am joined by two people. Would you guys like to introduce yourselves?
Hello, my name is Josh. I run the channel Assumations SL, and I'm going to be the co-host Backyard Trash Talk Season 2, The Cartoon Chronicles.
And hi, I'm Joseph, the creator of the YouTube channel Kabloosh. You might as know me as the whole stick figure guy with the red scarf.
And you might also know him as that guy that made that one video of the DSs and the cameras and phones and those videos that you took down for some reason. Why did you take those down?
Two. It was like, two of the videos are like unlisted. I took them down because they're trash. They're very trash.
Oh, come on, dude. They're like your most popular ones. They were like your most popular ones.
You should remake a video kind of like that. Like, talking about, like, that concept. Maybe with, like, the new gen consoles coming out.
It just occurred to me that the people listening probably have no idea what we're talking about. So a long time ago, Kabloosh made this dear old video called, like, Nintendo 2DS versus 3DS. I think, was that the one that went popular, or was that the phone versus camera?
No, it was
They were both pretty popular.
It was the 2DS thing. That was, like, the first video that actually blew up, which also helped me. Like, at the time, this was around May 2017. That's when... Well, it took about a month for the video to actually start getting some traction. Like, it took... And all of a sudden, like, it was getting tens of thousands of views, and all of a sudden, my channel was going from 200,000... No, not 200,000. 200 subscribers in, like, May to 1,000 subscribers somewhere in beginning of July.
Wow. What an inspirational story. And today we are joined back in the recording room again, because last time we recorded an episode and there were some technical, quote-unquote, technical difficulties. So, everything is good now, hopefully. Today we ask the age-old question, what happens when you're funny on the internet? Because some people are not, and some people are, and I belong to the category that are not. But Joe has made his grand re-entrance back into the YouTube world. Go look at his YouTube channel. It's called Kabloosh. You won't regret it because it's super-duper funny, but he also vanished for like 5 freaking months. But he's back now, and he came back with an awesome dad jokes video, and it was pretty dope.
Yes, it was.
Yeah, actually, it was a really funny video.
Yeah, it was very similar to my other new channel. Well, now it's renamed to Joseph RC because I like the simplification further. But apparently on my other channel, I had this style where basically I would draw on pieces of paper with, like, you know, colored markers and colored pencils. And this dad jokes video was kind of like replicate using that style I used earlier. And I think it was, it had a few flaws here and there, but I think I'd say it's a pretty fun and interesting way to make a video. And I would definitely, try it out in the future.
So, like, you never really left the internet because, like, you quit your Kabloosh channel, but then you moved to the Joseph remote control
No,
channel?
I was still making videos on YouTube. It's just, on a different channel. Although now it's like, even just recently on my Joseph RC channel, I basically made not really a goodbye video, but just saying, like, just to let people know, like, hey, I'm back on Kabloosh, although I probably won't be uploading on Joseph RC anymore.
I'm just curious, with your new Joseph RC channel, did you get, like, an entirely new audience, or was it just people migrating from Kabloosh?
It was half and half. Like, at first there was, like, a few thousand people that migrated from Kabloosh, and then I had, like, I don't know how much, like, percentage of people are, like, new, but I'd say a majority of people on my new channel are pretty new. I think especially since I had one video, the Why Yandere Simulator became a disaster, which, blew up like crazy.
Wow. That's a video I would not want to be known for. I mean, the Yandere Simulator, not the video. The video was...
Hasn't that game been in, like, development for, like, 10 years, honestly?
I think it was, like, it's since 2013. Wait, is it 13 or
wow
or 14? I don't remember exactly. I think it was since 2014, actually.
And aren't they still using, like, the same Unity models that they get for, like, developing games?
I mean, I don't really know how much in progress the guy actually is. It's been a while since I've last checked up on him.
Anyways, I feel like I'm kind of I'm kind of the sheltered one here because I have no idea what you guys were just talking about. But today we ask the age-old question: is the ocean a soup? I mean, think about it. The ocean, it's got oils, it's got salt, it's got meat, and it's got vegetables. What's stopping the ocean from being a soup?
Well, the thing is, what is the definition of a soup?
Well, does a soup have to be hot? Because I know there are some like Asian soups that are kind of cold. You eat it cold. Or maybe I'm being racist right now and that's not true, but it's just something my brain manifested. But I mean, if the definition of like if I asked someone, guys, do you consider cereal to be a soup? What would you say?
Yeah, for sure.
That's not
It's got
typical.
liquids and it's got stuff on a bowl, so it's considered a soup.
Yeah, that's my argument too. Josh, what do you say?
I mean, I don't really have an argument. I mean, it's really kind of something that really makes your brain think. Like, is cereal a soup?
I don't think it's that much of a thought-provoking question. I think it's a yes or no.
Well, that's like the thing is hot dog a taco?
Okay, well, no,
Like,
it's not.
No, it's more of a sandwich. You mean are hot dogs a sandwich?
I don't even know, man.
That's funny that you guys bring that up because that's a topic that's brought up in this Q&A video I'm working on, and I went into this whole deep
really?
Oxford Dictionary definition. Sandwich. It's confectionery between two slices of bread. A taco. Meat and lettuce and other confectionaries between one tortilla. A hot dog doesn't have a tortilla, nor does it have two slices of bread. So a hot dog is a hot dog, and that's a stupid statement if anyone says otherwise. I don't know why I'm so passionate about this subject, but we're not even talking about hot dogs. We're talking about cereal being soup. A lot of
Jacob.
Yeah.
What happened? I was gonna say, for your videos that you do, you always get like so much research. You always go into so much research about certain topics.
It's not
like the water's wet video.
I wouldn't call it research, dude. I just picked up a dictionary and I looked up the definition of a sandwich and a taco and a hot dog. So, I mean, if you want to call that research, then I'm guilty as charged. But I'm up there with the other YouTube scientists like Mark Rober and Michael Reeves. I do all my YouTube research. But okay, we're steering off topic. Soup. A lot of people's first argument when I ask them is cereal soup, they say no because cereal's cold and soup needs to be hot. But by that logic,
I've eaten soup cold before.
Was it a soup that was meant to be eaten cold, or were you just weird and too lazy to heat up your Campbell chicken noodle soup?
Yeah, you got me there.
I mean, at the same time, there's there's cold soup that exists. Wasn't there like cold tomato soup? I mean,
that's disgusting. Cold tomatoes. Okay,
I know it is disgusting, but like it's technically a soup. Like when you have, it doesn't have to be hot because I mean, for crying out loud, if you leave leftovers in the fridge, of course that's going to be cold, but it's still a soup.
Yeah, no, but I mean, actually, there's a lot of soups that when you put them in the fridge, they turn into Jell-O, and I think it's super cool because there's this oxtail soup that my family makes, and whenever we put it in the fridge, we have like a giant vat of oxtail soup. It'll always be like Jell-O by the time we take it out, and it's super duper fun to poke out with a spoon. But that's besides the point. Anyone who eats tomato soup cold is disgusting. But unpopular opinion, tomatoes are gross, but everything that is like made with tomatoes is delicious. Like tomatoes themselves, I can't stand.
Fact.
Tomatoes themselves, I can't stand them.
Yeah,
I can't stand tomatoes, but tomato soup is delicious. Ketchup is delicious, and red sauce, oh my god. Marinara.
It's like the plain tomato. The texture.
Yeah, I think it's a texture thing, to be honest. I think it's a texture
thing. And because it's like, it's all like firm with the skin, but then it's so like juicy and it just doesn't feel right. They should have kept poisonous, like back in the colonial times.
Yeah.
They thought tomatoes were poisonous.
No, tomatoes weren't poisonous at the time. I think it was like, using silver plates, which is like, you got lead.
It was lead.
You're putting lead inside your body, so that's the poisonous thing.
I was just thinking about the logic of that. Yeah, that makes sense because tomatoes are acidic. Because I was thinking, but tomatoes have like those skin around them. But then I remember that if you cut into a tomato, then there goes all the skin. And people don't usually eat tomatoes like apples. Do people eat tomatoes like apples? I don't know. I don't eat tomatoes. Is that a thing people do?
I mean, you got the tomatoes in the salads or whatever, so, I mean...
But those are, like, cut up, though, right?
Well, those are, like, the grapes, pretty much.
The grape tomatoes, yeah, that's true. I mean, that's a good point. But then, I don't know why they'd think just the tomatoes are the deadly ones, because if you eat an entire salad on a lead plate, wouldn't the whole thing become contaminated, maybe? I don't know how science works, but...
Pretty much. I mean, you're just rubbing lead on the food, which, transfers to, inside your body. It's just like the way you spread germs, pretty much.
Yeah. Okay, another unpopular opinion. Dude, cold pizza is really, really good. Like...
Uh-oh. I don't agree with you there, but I can see where you're coming from. Okay, it depends on the type of pizza.
Yeah, it depends on, like, the brand or whatever.
I really only eat one brand of pizza. My family will just come home with like a massive Costco pepperoni pizza, and then we'll eat some of it, then we'll throw the rest in the fridge, and then like if it's 11 o'clock at night, I'm watching Rick and Morty or whatever, and I don't want to go to sleep yet, but I'm really, really, really hungry. I don't want to wake everyone up by microwaving this pizza, so I'll just take it out of the tin foil from the fridge, put some sriracha on it, and then eat it cold with sriracha, and it is fire, and no one can tell me otherwise.
Interesting.
You guys think I'm weird already?
No, I think at some point we tried that.
The cold pizza that I personally think is the best is like, the thick Sicilian pizza is, I don't know if it's called for you guys, but I think
I know what you're talking about.
That thick pizza?
Sicilian pizza, it's got like ham on it, right? Cold. Maybe?
Nah, it's just like plain pizza but thick.
I don't think we're talking about the same pizza then, because I know California Pizza Kitchen has a Sicilian pizza recipe, and it's got like a little bit types of like light meats on it. I don't know, it's really good, but the best pizza, and no one can convince me otherwise, is chicken barbecue pizza, and nothing will beat it ever in a million years. I've never had a pizza that's better than chicken barbecue pizza. It's the best.
I mean, I've never tried a pizza like that before.
Wait,
I never tried that pizza, pretty much.
You've never tried a chicken barbecue pizza?
I don't think so.
Remember when I had you read lines for that one video and I had you say chicken barbecue pizza, man? Come on.
I was just going to say that.
I mean like pizza with pepperonis and sausage, but I've never had like something specific as chicken barbecue pizza.
A chicken barbecue pizza consists of the pizza, the mozzarella, the barbecue sauce, obviously, onions, and chicken. It's like a barbecue chicken like nachos recipe, which I make the best barbecue chicken nachos. But it's just like that on pizza, and it's really, really good. And I mean, doesn't it sound good? Maybe potentially.
It does.
Yeah, it sounds good.
Do you guys have CPK where you're at? It's not just limited to California, but it's like a brand like everywhere. But do you guys have California Pizza Kitchen stuff?
California.
What?
No, like California Pizza Kitchen. No, are you talking about like
maybe it's a West?
restaurant?
Maybe it's just a Western thing. CPK is like a restaurant, and the reason why I say it's not just in California is because I used to live in Arizona and it was there, but it might just be a Western thing.
Yeah, probably. I mean, I am in California too, but I've never heard of that kind of thing.
You never heard of CPK?
No, I don't.
You never go to like Safeway? You never go to Safeway and you go to the frozen pizza section and there's all of those areas.
You're talking about the... Oh, it's a frozen pizza? I thought you meant it as like a restaurant.
It is a restaurant. It is a restaurant, but they also sell. It's like the same with TGI Fridays. Like TGI Fridays has that line of frozen foods that they sell, but they also they have the restaurants. You know.
Thing is, Jacob.
Yeah.
When you said you asked if you have any California pizza kitchens near you. Thing is, do you have any pizza places that say New York on them?
Well, actually, I wasn't in. I believe I was in L.A. at an airport, or it was Sacramento. It might have even been Arizona, but oh no, it might have been San Diego. Okay, I don't know. There's some airport that I was at in the West had New York Pizza Department. You know that place, Josh? Maybe.
Oh.
You ever heard of New York Pizza Department? Well, to answer your question, they make some of the best pizza that I've ever had. New York knows what they're doing, man, with pizza. Because I've been to New York before and tried the pizza there. Dude, they know what they're doing, which makes no sense considering, I mean, pizza's Italian, right? Maybe, or is that just a stereotype?
Yeah.
I'm trying not to offend anyone here.
I would think. I mean, I've seen a lot of things to be in like fresh Italian pizza, so I'm guessing that pizza's Italian.
Oh, mamma mia! It's a pizza kitchen. That was really offensive. I apologize to anyone who just heard that.
No, I think
Josh,
I mean, there's also. Have you ever tried like well, usually most of the time when I eat pizza, it's just, homemade stuff. We grab the dough, cheese, sauce, or whatever. But most of the time when we make homemade pizza, it was like a New York style dough, which, very tasty. I think you should, try it out sometime because, I don't really get the frozen pizza stuff. It's either, we just make the stuff at home or we just, get takeout or something with the pizza.
Wait. There's New York style dough? I didn't know they made different doughs. I thought all dough is the same. It's just like
no, apparently there's like different style dough. This is just coming from like my mom, and she's telling me like if you ever gonna make pizza in the future, just try a New York style dough or something, which, I gotta say, very tasty.
Dude, yeah, like I was saying before, New York knows what they're doing with their pizzas. I don't know what it was exactly. It might have been how crispy the edge of the crust was, and how gooey the cheese was, and how melty the sauce was, and everything. But something about New York pizzas, they get it right every time. If anyone listening has the chance to go to New York and try some pizza, I strongly urge you to. Maybe get some margarita pizza. Margarita is probably like my second favorite type of pizza. Other than chicken barbecue, but oh my god, it's just, pizza's awesome. Everyone, we can just all agree, pizza's awesome. I don't think there's anyone in this world that dislikes pizza.
Honestly, like, opinion about pizza that I have, I'm pretty sure everybody has this opinion, but I don't want to assume. Like when you get a pizza and it's like all soggy and it's like barely staying together. Oh, I hate that. Like,
yeah, I see what you mean.
That's
for the most.
It's just not. What happened?
Sorry, keep going.
No, I was just going to say that it's just not fun. You get so excited, like, oh, sweet, yeah. You have a nice slice of pizza. You pick it up. It's all soggy and dropping. Like, what do you mean?
For the most part, any food that's described as, like, soggy is gross, except for one. And it's something that no one really thinks about until you're actually eating it in front of you. But Dino nuggets, I haven't eaten them since I was a really, really little child, but my family just bought a bag recently, and I tried them, and me and my brother both agreed. Chicken nuggets, they're like, the crispy, like standard McDonald's or Wendy's, they're like your average little chicken nuggets, but Dino nuggets, they're known for being soggy, but they're so good. Maybe that's just me, but like Dino nuggets and some ketchup and, my brother does mayo, but like, I don't know, Dino nuggets, soggy, heat it up in the microwave, just while you're eating them, while you're in your choir class on Zoom or whatever, there's nothing like it, and it's, we skewed onto a really, really weird topic. How did we start talking about this again?
We started talking about like is ocean the soup, and then ended with like pizza and Dino nuggets.
Pizza and Dino Nuggets. Pizza and Dino Nuggets. That can be the title for this episode. Pizza and Dino Nuggets.
Just talking about like soup and pizza. Yeah. I think I know how we're talking about the soggy stuff. I think there's like a middle point, like when you get fast food or something, like let's just say a burger or pizza. Like there's that middle point where on one hand it's like when you get it right at first, it's all hot, and of course the cheese is like just dripping and such because it's really hot. But on the other hand, if you just at one point it's going to get really cold, and just unless you like really cold pizza, which I know, Jacob, you just said you do, it's just kind of it's that middle point really, because I've had fast food stuff, like I've been to Five Guys. Their burgers are good, but at the same time it gets pretty soggy after you have not eaten them, like right after you get them for a while. It's hard to reach that middle point, really.
Yeah, no, that's a good point. I've never. Okay, this is something that was like circulating the internet a couple years ago, but like Shane Dawson, I think it was, made a video regarding like Chuck E. Cheese pizza, and like it was like a whole conspiracy on how they recycle their pizza. I have actually.
I know that.
I haven't been to Chuck E. Cheese probably since I was 2 years old, so I can't testify.
Yeah.
I can't testify any of this, but I don't even know why this was controversy, because okay, I had never been to Chuck E. Cheese for I don't know, 12 years of my life, and when I saw that video, but just looking at the picture they used in the video, I don't even know why it was controversy. I don't even know why it was up in the air at that point, because just looking at that pizza, I was like, oh yeah, they definitely recycled that pizza. Like there was no argument against that. There was no way anyone could deny it. And I have no idea how people were denying it and getting away with it, because there was no way that pizza wasn't recycled.
Yeah, because I think, well, just when I look into it, it's not that they literally took the pizza from anyone else. I think my little theory that I have is like, even though they have the different size slices of pizza, I think what they actually did was, they would make a bunch of new pizzas, the ones that they would never, let's say they've never handed it out to anyone yet. So they probably take a bunch of pizza slices from the pizzas they had just made, not given to anyone else, and just like, put that together. So it's not like they're, it's recycling, but not like from the pizzas that you've just given out to people. Because, I mean, if something like that were to happen, they would have been, caught and just be in a bunch of lawsuits a long time ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that's a massive health code violation.
Reduce, reuse, recycle, baby. Also, I kind of like how Joe started off that segment with saying my little theories. Like, Joe,
this is another conspiracy theory, except this one's like it actually makes sense. Pretty much.
Yeah, no, that makes sense.
Because
you should start.
Chuck E. Cheese is like, it's so big that any kind of big scandal, they would have been caught like a long time ago. Because they would not have gotten away with being like this big, pretty much.
Yeah, that's true. Also, considering how notoriously disgusting Chuck E. Cheese is, there's got to have been some sort of like FDA investigation going on, and they probably would have caught something a lot sooner. You should start your own. You should make Joseph R. Carroll the Joseph R. Carroll account to be Joe's Theories account, and do stuff like that. Start off every video saying, "This is another one of my little theories."
I already have like a bunch of theory stuff just to say for my main channel, Kabloosh.
We're like 20 minutes.
Cool.
We're 20 minutes into the episode, and we haven't even gotten to what this episode was for. So, to commemorate Kabloosh's return to YouTube, to honorate, or is it? Did I just say, is honorate a word, or is it to commemorate?
It's like commemorate or to honor. For much. So you were close.
Well, I'm gonna stick by it. To honorate Kabloosh's return to YouTube with his YouTube video Dad Jokes, which was a fantastic video, by the way, we are going to be putting out some dad jokes, and we are going to be ranking them and rating them and see how they do on our funny scale, because you know that YouTube cartoon comedians are the best comedians, and we know good comedy when we see it. So we're going to be rating these dad jokes. Who wants to go first? All right. Okay, no one wants to go first.
Wait.
What?
Okay, how about we do by letter of first name, whoever's name, first letter in their name comes
we're
first.
all
we all start off with the name J. Josh,
Jesus
Jacob,
Christ.
and Joseph.
And Jesus Christ. He starts with a J, too. Jesus.
All right.
That was
second letter then. Jacob, you're up.
All right, cool. I'll go. Okay. So what genre are national anthems?
What?
Country.
All right, that's a good one.
That's a good one, right?
That's good.
Yeah, that's a good one.
That's all right. I had never heard that one before when I came across it. Oh yeah, just putting it out there so we don't get sued by I don't know, who would we get sued by? So we don't get sued by the International Jokes Association.
No, this is pretty much
none
just
of these
public
jokes
domain stuff.
Yeah, but I just want to steer clear of that so we don't stir up any controversy of backyard trash talk stealing jokes.
No,
Get
we
on
all
that,
did.
Matt Pat.
We all did here.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. So just putting that out there. None of these jokes are ours, and some of them might have an original spin to them, but none of these are actual jokes that we came up with because, despite what I said earlier, we're all lousy high school comedians. So, who's up next? Josh, Joe. Okay, so that's both an O. E comes before S, so I guess Joe, it's your turn.
All right. What is brown and not heavy?
What?
Light brown.
Wow, I hate you. I hate you so much.
Thank you.
Oh my god. I got to admit, when you started that joke off with what is brown and not heavy, I thought that joke was going in a completely different direction. But hey,
I see what you mean.
I like to hear that it was safe for work. I'd give that joke like a 7 out of 10, you know. Maybe not even.
Hey, that's still the first, like, it's still good. It's still good. I'll take it.
It's a passing grade, but if you brought that grade home to your parents or my parents, they wouldn't be happy. They would be like, you better do better on that next joke. That joke was not funny at all. I don't know why I made that joke. Not your joke, Joe. The joke that I just... This is sad. Josh, go. Just go already. Read one.
Okay. Want to hear my joke about construction?
Okay. That was the point, yeah.
I'm still working on it.
Wow. That hit hard. The reason that doesn't make the reason why I don't love that one is because you asked us if we wanted to hear the joke, and we're just like, sure, and then you're just like, I'm still working on it, so we're just like, then why would you offer it if you weren't even done with the joke? But
oh man,
I see your wordplay though. I see it, and I give it. I'm gonna give.
You gotta do that pause after the question mark.
I'm gonna give
on this website.
Yeah. I'm gonna give that a D minus. I give that. I'm giving that a D minus.
It's basically like a 6 out of 10. Although the funny thing is, your audio kind of cut off. So it was like when you said it was like, I'm still work.
Oh,
though I didn't know what you mean, but
yeah, I got the context clues, but that did happen, and that's pretty funny.
Oh man,
I'm still
like,
work.
You know, it's still like the first 6 out of 10. First good sign, though. Still needs some work.
Yeah, that this is kind of off topic, but that little thing reminded me, Josh, when I was editing that segment of when we were talking about SpongeBob on episode 11, I was editing that segment that we ended up that I posted on Instagram, but my editing software was like freaking out, and so it would like stop on one frame and it would just play that frame over and over again for like a solid minute or something, and one of the first time it happened, it was stuck on me when I was talking about SpongeBob. It was stuck on the word Bob, so I would be like, oh yeah. You want to know why I didn't watch SpongeBob Bob, and my computer was like,
whoa.
My computer was like that for like a good minute. It was entertaining. It was annoying, but it was entertaining. Quality entertainment.
Which editing software do you use?
I use Camtasia 3, Camtasia Studio 9. It's like kind of outdated and it's definitely amateur software, but I mean, I got it for free, so it's normally like $200. I got it for free, so I'm not complaining.
Yeah, just a little side note.
Cool.
I'm using DaVinci Resolve to edit my videos, which is basically like
DaVinci?
DaVinci? Yeah, pretty much.
I hate both of you for making that joke. That joke is so freaking stupid. Jesus. Oh my god.
Yeah. So, just a side note. I do use DaVinci Resolve to edit my videos. I'd say it's basically Adobe Premiere, but the free version. In fact, sometimes it's actually better than Adobe Premiere. Although
Can you do like color correction and stuff?
Cool.
Can you do what?
Like color correction and stuff?
Oh yeah, that one has a great color correction program. I mean, not like I need to use it, but I mean, hey, it's great for filmmakers.
It's useful for films and whatever. Yeah.
Yeah, I think the only downside I'd say is that I think some of the effects, like the ease in, ease out stuff, so some of that stuff is limited. Though on the other, and also the second con, I'd say it's a bit performance heavy. I think it does use a lot of RAM. I mean, I suggest if you have like around 8 gigabytes of RAM, you'll be fine. Though it's a bit performance heavy. Although on the other hand, that's the same thing with Adobe Premiere. But yeah, I highly recommend it. You try it out.
How much is DaVinci Resolve? Is it?
It's free to use.
Oh,
that's cool.
Which is amazing. I mean, they also have I think it was like a $200 or $300 basically premium options to get access to some cool effects and such. But I mean, hey, it's still better than like you have to pay a subscription for Adobe.
Yeah. Hey, that's pretty cool.
I use iMovie when I'm editing my videos.
I mean, not a bad program.
Yeah.
It's pretty good, yeah. I mean, it definitely gets the job done. I was just gonna talk about a story, but I completely forgot. So, back to the jokes. All right. So this one kind of has to do with wordplay. So I'm gonna copy and paste this one into the chat so you guys can see this.
All right.
Wait, which chat?
Podcast questions chat. Which, if you're listening and you don't know what that is, then join our Discord server. Link in the Jacob Jungtran's bio. Cool. So I am Buzz Aldrin, second man to step on the moon. Kneel before me.
Oh, that's funny because like Neil.
Neil Armstrong. Yeah.
Kneel before me.
It's a pretty funny one. This one made me chuckle out loud. So
thing is.
Yeah. Sorry. No, keep going.
No, I was about to point out that it's raining so hard, like where I am at right now. So if my audio, you hear like rain, I'm sorry.
Oh no, I don't hear anything.
Raining?
Yeah, it's raining. That isn't a joke. I'm just stating a fact.
Why do you say that?
It's raining.
Why were you like so shocked, Joe?
I was like, okay, but also, I mean, I don't know. I just like rain sounds, but I guess, well, it's not going to be like a big impact for Discord, which we're recording right now, but for you to do the post editing process, that'd probably be like a whole lot different, but.
It's not a big deal. People like the sound of rain. It's like
it'll make the podcast more soothing.
Much.
It's like a reference to the very first episode of the podcast, which still remains to be the most popular episode of my entire podcast so far. Which I don't know why. I guess it was a good episode, but we talked about how people like rain sounds, and so we said it doesn't even matter, because the reason why it's called Backyard Trash Talk is because I used to film the episodes just in my backyard because I didn't have any like source for sound insulation, so I'd film it in the backyard, and we made a joke of like people like background noise, people like the sound of rain because people fall asleep to like ASMR, which I just want to say I'm really jealous of all the ASMR artists, quote unquote, is what they're called, on YouTube, who make money just like licking the hell out of a microphone.
Yeah, I mean, one ASMR that no one would disagree with is the keyboard ASMR stuff.
Oh my god,
like,
dude!
There's one thing you will never disagree with. I listen to that stuff, and it's like, you might have wondered, like, why are there so many people spending so much money on all this mechanical keyboard stuff? And then when you just listen to the sound, it all makes sense.
Yeah, it's the same reason.
It's like always those big keyboards too that have like the really big. No, I was just gonna say it's always those like big keyboards that have like those thick keys that are like in offices and stuff, and for gaming.
Dude, honestly,
PCs.
I think okay, so for MacBooks, like the newer MacBooks, the different key systems they're called butterfly keys. They're not like big keys. They're actually like the smallest keys I've ever seen, but they make some crisp noises. But it's the same reason why people go out and buy those expensive gaming keyboards. There's nothing about those keyboards that make the gaming experience any more pleasant other than the fact that they're clicky. And it's awesome. And
I mean, it also depends on like the mechanical switches. I mean, mechanical switches are like overall faster than, your typical membrane stuff. I mean, the keyboard I'm using right now was like, I mean, it's like some $40 keyboard. It's if you've seen the Red Dragon mechanical keyboard off of Amazon, you'll know what I'm talking about. I mean, the ones right now, like I replaced all the loud and clicky noises with some Gateron yellows, which are basically like linear and quiet switches, and also very cheap switches, apparently.
Oh, cool. Okay.
Yeah,
so
I can go on and on about mechanical keyboards, but that would take way too long.
That's not what we're here for. Joe, it's your turn to read a joke.
Let's see. All right, hold on. I'll copy and paste the joke real quick.
Okay. Join our Discord server, by the way, if you're listening to this.
All right, there we go. What do you call a fake noodle? An impasta.
Oh my god, that one's kind of funny.
A fake noodle.
I think that's the one joke I remember saying last time.
Did you say that last time?
I'm not 100% sure, but I feel like that's something I said last time. It doesn't, well, I mean, hey, we can recycle the same jokes and questions.
The listening people don't care because they didn't even hear the last episode. So, you know what? I liked that one just because I kind of expected it to be like a whole big play on words. But impasta, that one, I like how it's short and sweet and simple. Yeah, that one's. This kind of reminds me of a question, but okay, this is a question that we can use for a future episode, so we don't have to delve deep into it this time. But there was a question that me and my sister were having a discussion on, where it was like, if you had to name a band, but the band name had to have a form of pasta in it, what would you call your band? And my sister Haley said that she would name her band Linguini and the Clams, which I thought was pretty good.
I think this is like a Reddit question somewhere on the Ask Reddit.
Yeah, Reddit question.
Like, I remember seeing that question, and I think, well, most of the time, like, the responses were basically, like, popular bands, but with the pasta name. It was very interesting.
It was very entertaining. Like, I saw a couple where it was like, what was one? Don't you spaghetti about me?
Oh.
Don't you spaghetti about me? Okay, that was... Josh, you can go now, Jesus Christ.
Okay, before I say my joke, I would name my band The Rigatones. Ease. Okay.
The Rigatonesies? I think that was a pretty popular one. Another popular one was the Reggae Tones. Like, reggae.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wait, shoot, I lost it. Hold on.
Ah, he lost it.
No!
I just had it. Wait, I think I got it. Okay, here we go.
Don't you spaghetti about me.
Why did the Invisible Man turn down a job offer?
Why?
He couldn't see himself doing it.
Nice.
I like that one. That one's funny. I like that one.
Oh, man. What would you guys rate that?
8 out of 10.
I'd give that a B. I'd give that a B plus. I'd give that like a solid
B plus.
87%, maybe. Potentially. Maybe not. Okay.
Now, if you average that out with my D minus, would I still be able to pass the class?
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, that's like a C pretty much. So not the best grade, but you still pass.
You could get into some select colleges around the New Jersey area. So, I mean, that's a good accomplishment, I guess. Okay. So this one's short and sweet and simple. It's kind of like the last two that you guys read, short, sweet, and simple. So a blind man walks into a bar, and a table, and a chair.
Oh, now it took me like 5 whole seconds just to realize what's going on.
Oh, no.
I like that one.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
Yeah. Just misdirection. What do you guys rate that one? I expect for like a C plus for that one, maybe. I mean, nothing.
8 out of 10. I think that's unexpected, actually. So I give you props for that.
Yeah, but
I'll give you a solid 8.
the fact that it took Joe like 5 minutes to process the joke made me. If a joke takes like that long to get, then it's not a very good joke.
No,
so
because I
guess...
thought you were like, I was waiting for you to finish, and I realized, oh wait, that's the joke.
Yeah. Okay, so I'll take my shame and move on. Let's move. Next joke, Joe's jokes. Ba-dum-bum. Oh, that should be a segment on your Joseph R. Carroll. Joe's jokes.
All right, hold on.
Joe's jokes.
All right, why couldn't the bicycle stand up by itself? It was too tired.
That's a very.
Unfortunately, you'll have to read that out just to get the joke.
It was too tired because the bikes have 2 tires, so it's a wordplay joke. That I've
You know what? I'm gonna give that a 2 for 2 tires.
I give that a 3 out of 10 because lack of effort. I mean, not that you came up with that joke, Joe, because I know that none of us came up with any of these. But like that one, I feel like is a very, very cliche dad joke that everyone. I feel like every dad has told that joke, or like dad or uncle. They kind of fall under the same category: dad joke, uncle joke.
And unfortunately, it's a joke you'll only understand when you read it out. That's the problem with a lot of these dad jokes. It's like you don't get it unless you read it out.
Well, then it's not really a dad joke. Then it's just like a weird pun. But like a dad joke is something that a dad will tell you, and it doesn't necessarily mean that he'll write it down. But like, I mean, too tired. I feel like too tired is one that you could generally understand. I mean, just fine. I mean, I got it. Sorry, Josh, go. Josh's jokes.
Okay.
Ba-dum-bum.
This is also a joke that you'd have to type out to understand, but I'm like nowhere near my keyboard. So I'm just going to read it anyways and explain it afterwards.
Yeah.
A cheese factory exploded in France. Debris is everywhere.
Hey, I get it. I get this one. Debris is everywhere because brie is a type of cheese, and so it's like debris.
Bingo!
Yeah, so you didn't need to write that one out because I got that one. You know, I guess,
And I
punch.
didn't.
You didn't get that joke?
Oh, wait, you didn't get
Sorry, I'm not I don't know, I guess I just don't have much culture about cheese. So sorry.
Oh, come on, man.
I know, I'm
right.
sorry. I mean, I'm glad you got the joke, but sorry. Hey, I mean, you got one person who gets the jokes. So
Yeah, I really like cheese puns, so I mean, a lot of these are I'm just gonna throw a couple cheese puns out of the blue if I have your Parmesan to do so.
No, you don't.
Parmesan, because okay, whatever. I know you're getting really fed up with these jokes, and what's another type of cheese? And none of these jokes are even gonna be passed off as even good jokes. Gouda jokes. Gouda is a type of cheese.
Well, I'm sure your cheese jokes are no greater than mine.
That one was real cheesy, Joe. Okay, this is getting out of hand.
I think we should Swiss up the topic.
Swiss up the topic. That's funny, but I agree with you. Cheese puns for the win, man. Another popular one that you can make puns with is eggs. Like, that was an excellent pun, or you guys are really aggravating me, or I'm ecstatic. Or
oh wow,
ecstatic. They're really
the problem
lazy.
with that, it's like it's very limited. It's always gonna have to be like excellent, exaggerating, or just always something with the word egg and stuff. Like, well, I mean, with cheese puns, it's like you have a variety of cheese, and it's like the difference between like egg jokes and cheese jokes. It's like you have a million opportunities with cheese jokes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have no idea how many jokes we're at right now, but I'm just going to read this one that I liked. Someone asked me to name 2 structures that hold water, and I was like, well, damn.
Oh.
That one's lazy. I liked it, though.
Yeah. Not much effort put into it, but I mean, hey. I'll take it.
Yeah. All right, so what am I getting for that? What's my grade?
5 out of 10.
Oh,
Yeah,
So it's kind of neutral. It's not
6
bad, but also not
chuckle.
good.
all right. But do I at least get an A+ for plagiarism?
Yes.
Cool.
We all
We're going to
did
email
get
your
the A+
parents
for
because you
plagiarism.
plagiarized.
We're all getting A+ for plagiarism. Cool. Then I'll take that A+ and I'll just show that one to my parents, and they don't have to see the C.
Fair enough.
Wow.
Okay, so who's next on
Dude.
the whole dad jokes? Or are we done?
Well, not meaning to cut Joe, but to bounce off of Jacob's well joke. Why did the old man fall in the well?
Why?
Why?
Because he couldn't see that well.
I like that. I like that one. I like that one a lot. I like that one. That's a good one in my book. I'm gonna dock off some points for cutting Joe in line though, because you stole his turn. So I'm gonna dock.
Not really. I was just asking like who's next?
I mean, you were next, and Josh cut you in line. So I'm gonna dock off points for that. But I mean, dude, 10 out of 10 on the joke though. That one's funny. I like that one. I'm stealing that one.
Well, what do you mean?
I'm gonna tell that joke to my friends because I like that one. That one's funny. But shoot, I like went silent for a little bit because something happened. Something popped up on my computer and that I had to close out of real quick while you guys were talking. And then while that audio was playing, everything on Discord just like slowed down exponentially, and so everyone was sounding like slow motion, and it was really
It just did the thing.
Man.
it was really funny. All right, Joe, you read your joke.
All right, let me just copy and paste my thing onto the chat. Finland has just crossed. Damn it! Finland has just closed their borders. No one will be crossing the finish line.
Finish line, haha, because it's Finland. That's kind of funny, I guess.
Wait,
The finish.
clever.
Yeah, I mean that's a play on words. In terms of funniness, 3 out of 10. It's like a negative. No, not negative. No, that's a 3 out of 10. And also,
Yeah, I kind of ran out of like the actual good stuff.
you stuttered on the execution a little. You didn't stutter.
Yeah,
but you,
that's the worst timing possible on stuttering.
Messed up the
That's the one
execution.
thing you do not want to happen. When you're saying your
Yeah.
joke and you basically have to repeat it multiple times.
So you know what? We gave everyone A+.
Oh, at that point, it loses all of it.
We gave everyone A+ for plagiarism earlier, but I'm gonna dock off some points from Joe on his plagiarism because he didn't plagiarize it correctly because his execution of the joke made a mistake in his execution. So, Joe, you now have an A- in plagiarism. Sorry about that, bud.
Still an A.
Still an A.
Still make my parents proud.
Yep. Wow.
Good mentality.
An A- will make your parents proud. Wow. If only they could all be like that. Okay.
Oh, no.
Josh, make your joke. Do your joke.
Wait, since the order got messed, wouldn't it go back to you, or I'll just
Wait, does it go back to me? Shoot, no, yeah, you're right. It does go back to me. Sorry about that. Okay. All right. So we got. Let's see if I can. All right, I got a good one. Okay, so this one kind of requires. It's not just like a simple little like punchline thing. So it's like kind of like a story. A woman was 3 months pregnant when she fell into a deep coma and woke up after like 6 months. And the woman asked the doctor about her baby. The doctor said, "You had twins, a boy and a girl. They're both fine, and your brother named them for you." And the woman goes, "Oh, no, not my brother. He's an idiot. What did he name the girl?" And the doctor said, "Denise." And the woman said, "Oh, that's actually a really nice name. What did he name the boy?" And the doctor said, "De-nephew."
I've heard that before. But yeah, that's pretty funny. That's a
Oh,
funny
come
joke.
on. Come on.
All right, I have not heard that one before, but nice. Great
Denise.
story and great execution.
The nephew. Thank you.
That's a pretty funny one.
Thank you.
The nephew.
I'll take the A on execution. Is that wait? Did I get an A on execution or did I just grade myself? What do you guys give that? What do you rate that one?
I'd say the same
I'm
thing.
getting.
Cool.
I mean, this is like not just a joke; it's a story.
Exactly.
Yeah. I kind of.
It's a yes from me.
Cool. I'll take that. I'll take that. Joe, it's your time to shine. Shine us a joke.
All right.
Unless you ran out.
If anyone gets a message from me about canned meat, don't open it. It's spam.
Wait, I don't get it.
Damn it. You know, the spam... this is the bad part. This is the bad part
Josh,
of comedy.
come on. How could you not...
When I have to explain the joke, spam, like the meat spam...
How could you not get...
I'm sorry, I don't get it.
Josh, how could you not
At
get
least
that,
one
man?
person gets it.
Come
That's all
on,
that
Josh. God. You know,
I'd rather
Josh, you know
take one laugh than just dead silence.
Yeah, you know what? I'm glad too, because on the last episode that we recorded that is not going to be heard by anyone. I pulled off this one duck joke and then no one laughed and it was the most uncomfortable thing ever and I felt like crying and throwing up at the same time. So you know what? You're welcome for laughing, Joe.
Whoa.
Josh,
You're
do you know
welcome.
what's
Okay.
Josh? Do you know what spam is?
What? No.
Okay, then
What, is
that
it like
that
a
probably
kind of meat? Like what kind of meat is it?
I think it's like
Just-
ham.
Ham?
it's a bunch of different processed meats. I think there's
It's
some
basically
turkey in
like
it.
canned meat, pretty much.
it's
Or
can-
like,
it's
I
canned
think it was
meat.
ham. I don't know much about it, but it was just, I've heard it once in a
It's
while.
like pre-cooked. It's pre-cooked canned meat, and it's disgusting raw. But when it's cooked, it goes pretty well with fried rice. Just putting that out there.
No.
Josh, I don't know if is that an Eastern thing where people just don't know what stuff is, because I know in that one in the I know in the absolutely everything video, because Josh, you're in the East, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you in the absolutely everything video we did, you didn't know what a ladle was. Is it just like...
No, that's just me being stupid.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's just being
I know what a
stupid.
ladle is.
because you said we were talking about, I brought up a ladle and then you said, what's a ladle? Isn't it that thing that they use for tea? Is that what they use it in the East? I don't know. Is it...
No, I just didn't know what a ladle was.
Okay, well, hopefully your new joke has nothing to do with ladles because it's your turn.
Okay. Why do melons have weddings?
I don't want to know, but
Because-
why?
Because they cantaloupe.
Oh god. Oh god, that one was bad. But I mean, that one was like an ironic kind of bad. That was clever wordplay. I gotta give you that, Josh. That was some clever wordplay.
Oh man.
I gotta give you that one. That was good.
Because they cantaloupe.
Yeah, that was. I'd give that like a 4 out of 10.
It sounds so common, like something that would actually be say. But I mean, it's bad, but it has some of that so bad it's good. But unfortunately, I'd have to give you like, well, I mean, I'd say a 6 out of 10, pretty much. So first good sign, but needs some work. A lot.
Oh man. You good, Jacob?
Yeah, I'm good. Okay.
Alright, cool.
So, Josh just gave his joke. Okay, we don't have much time left, but we got enough to pull off some well-executed lightning round jokes. So, all right, lightning round. I'm just gonna say a bunch of that come to my head, and we can just either laugh or cringe all together. Okay. So, what has 4 letters? Sometimes has 9 letters, but never has 5 letters.
What?
I don't know.
It wasn't the question, because what has 4 letters? Sometimes has 9 letters. And never has 5 letters.
That's too much for my brain to handle.
Do you either you guys get it or no?
No.
I probably would if you didn't say it so fast.
Okay, no, it's not a question.
We wouldn't have that much time left.
It's not a question because the word what has 4 letters, the word sometimes has 9 letters, and the word never has 5 letters.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Just the collective. Oh, okay. Well, that one was clearly a fail. So I'll just take my F on that one. Lightning round. How many? Are either of you guys a Trump supporter?
No.
I don't share my views on politics.
Well, actually,
I'm not a political person, but just
I'm not a dude. I'm not a political person. I'm not a political person either. I thought the word impeached meant the president got surrounded by a giant peach. So how many Trump supporters did it take to change a light bulb? None. Trump says it's done and they all cheer in the dark. I thought that one was pretty funny, but I mean, I don't know anything about politics, so.
It wasn't a pun. It was a real thing that occurred. It's like, it doesn't sound like a pun. It just sounds like a real thing that happened.
Yeah. Okay, so then this one is the last one that I have, and it's one that it's technically two different. It's technically two different jokes that I've heard, but I kind of mashed them together. So this is like the original spin I was talking about at the beginning of the episode. What does a buffalo say to his son as he was leaving for college?
Bye, son.
No, nothing.
What?
Buffaloes don't talk.
The way Joe jumped in and was like, bye, son.
Okay. And
I'm sorry, I've heard this everywhere, and I just had to say it.
Don't worry, Joe. Don't worry, Joe. It's a
I
part.
Hope you didn't just say that just because I basically defeated you.
Okay, what did the father? Okay, you know what? Whatever. What did the father buffalo say when his son asked if he was gay?
What?
No, I'm bi, son.
I knew it.
Wow.
Joe just goes, I knew it. The prophecy was fulfilled. Yeah, that's all.
Oh,
that's all I got. Someone go lightning round. Go ham.
Let's see. Wait, I lost it. Hold on.
Come on, he lost it. Oh God, we have a couple minutes left. Come on, Josh.
Okay.
I mean,
did you hear the rumor about butter? Well, I'm not going to spread it. How many apples grow on a tree? All of them. What's the difference between a poorly dressed man on a tricycle and a well-dressed man on a bicycle?
What?
A tire. What happens when you go to the bathroom in France? European.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Did you hear about the restaurant on the moon? Great food, no atmosphere. Why couldn't the... Oh wait, Joe said that one.
No, that was last time.
Mac and cheese... What do you call mac and cheese that gets up all in your face?
What?
Too close for comfort food. That doesn't make sense.
Okay.
What concert costs just 55 cents?
What?
50 cents featuring Nickelback.
Wow.
Okay, I don't have any more.
I think it was like the first and last joke were like the two only ones that I understood.
Really? I understood all of those. Even the comfort food one. Because mac and cheese is considered a comfort food because it's not like gourmet. It's like mac and cheese is just something you'll heat up at home when you're comfortable. Hence the name comfort food. So it's too close.
But it tastes like
for comfort food.
But it tastes like
those
gourmet
jokes.
food.
Oh yeah, dude. Mac and cheese is good. Mac and cheese is pretty good. Okay, before Joe goes lightning round, there's just one joke that I forgot to share that I really liked. It's what's the difference between an old bus stop and a really hot crab?
What?
One of them is a crusty bus station, and the other one is a busty crustacean.
That one's clever. That's good.
Did Joe just let out a whimper? Did I hear a whimper from him?
Was that a whimper? Then yes.
I don't know what it was.
It was like half and half, like, okay, that's clever and I kind of get it, but also at the same time, I don't.
Oh, okay. Well, it doesn't
It's
need
like
to.
half and half, but
It doesn't
mostly
need to be
like it's clever.
It doesn't need to be explained because we're lightning rounding this. So, someone, Joe, do your lightning round real quick.
You guys ready for some awfully terrible jokes? Well, here we go.
Oh, man.
Want to hear a joke about paper? Never mind, it's terrible.
Wow.
I just watched a program about beavers. It was the best damn program I've ever seen.
Oh my god.
Why did the coffee file a police report? It got mugged.
I didn't like that one. That was bad.
Yeah, I know. Did you hear about the baguette at the zoo? It was bred in captivity.
That one's funny.
How does a penguin build its house? It glues it together.
It glues it together. Haha, that one's... yeah, wow.
That was good. That was cool.
What do you call a Mexican who has lost his car? Carlos.
Oh, wow.
I like...
Kind of racist,
wow.
but also
that
kind of funny.
I like that one. That one's pretty funny.
All right. Let's see. Would this be the last one? I don't know. This is going to be my last joke. I'm done here.
Okay.
What do you call a can opener that's broken?
A can opener.
Damn it, you finished it for me.
Haha! That's revenge. That's revenge for stealing my bison joke. Boom! It's the joke wars.
I mean, I don't blame you. I just copy and pasted this stuff together.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, none of these are original. It wasn't like I stole your thunder or anything. So I mean, that's fine. But so that was the end of the lightning round, right?
That's it.
Yes, so.
Cool. Does anyone have any final words they'd like to say for the world?
Final words for the world.
Pee is stored in the ball.
Was that the one message? Change the world. My final message. Goodbye. And then that Windows sound effect.
Is the Windows sound effect copyrighted?
It was like the Windows 90, the
meme.
Windows 95 boot up sound.
Can I play that sound without Can I put that sound in the episode without being copyrighted? You know, I'm just not going to do it to play it safe.
I think you're fine. You're fine.
Really? I'm not. I make money off these podcasts, so I'm not trying to get a lawsuit on my hands. I only make like six.
Oh, is that with Anchor?
I only make like 60 cents per episode, so yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
Josh, do you have any final
Better than
words?
nothing.
Yeah.
I guess
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
1. I did it for you.
I was counting.
I was participate in the interrupting.
I was counting down the time you had to have final words because you were taking too long. God.
I honestly don't know. I got nothing. I hope you guys enjoyed the episode.
Okay, yeah. I hope people enjoyed. If anyone listens to this episode and they decide to steal these jokes, we don't care because we stole them too.
Go right ahead.
Exactly.
Go right ahead.
Yeah. And other than that, I will see you next week.